So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Carr. It's Williams on the catch. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Carr. Got a man. It's Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Carr now on 1st down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Draw play, Crowell. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He connected on his first, this from 41. Carlson able to put this one through. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay the challenge right now or at any time later. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, it's Carr. It's complete to Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland first down. On 1st down, Carr. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. And his throw here is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 3rd down, Carr. And that will be incomplete as well. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure you pay attention to the challenge goals.
turn it on to heat this shit up in this motherfucker. Yeah. I got some food in there too, so if I fry food. Or just a pan. Oh yeah, that's me. Nigga, this me, nigga. I had a shower going with that motherfucker going in there. I legit caved in the ceiling in my old house on like single circuits and like hot box in the old house. I make a cloud in the house though. I almost want to do that shit now. There's just too much open space in here. I don't think it'll work. Oh wait, that just reminds me. I want to get some like sheets or something to cover these doors. Cause if you smoke in here and the smoke stay in here, that would be dope as a bitch.
Not like all tied or anything.
Yeah, like it's just, yeah, like why the kitchen need the weed smell in there, you know? Man, this year finna be lit, man. It's gonna come together. I had to explain to her, like, man, my house has always been nice as a bitch on the sense of, like, just vibes and shit. Cause even if I put construction paper on the walls, is he older? He can color on that shit, and it ain't a big deal, even though it's not either way.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Carr. This will be caught by Brown.
Wow, fuck him up.
Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start difficulty if you can and select replay challenge and give it another go.
But like I got lower overall versions of everybody on my team. So it's like I gotta
So
upgrade.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
My line is like fucking stuck. I think I got Reggie White too.
Operating from the gun. Carr. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They go back to the ground now with Crowell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Got his man. It's Williams. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland 1st down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, Carr. It's caught by Crowell. And he works free. 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news, losses don't count against you, so give it another shot.
Yeah, I'm awake. Funny ass bitch. Kylie, you better shut the fuck up. Her ass started barking right away. Like, every time she hears something in the kitchen, she wanna fucking bark. That's why I close the door a little at that angle so they can't see so much. Like, they need to see me sitting right here, and that's good. Sit down, Kodak. If humans can be in jail, they can be in there. Look at that.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Now Carr. A screen complete to Crowell. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Carr. Now they go screen. It's complete. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. He's going deep for Brown. He's got it at the 15. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return the challenges to receive your reward.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
All right, Coach, thank you. We jump into this challenge in the fourth quarter. Only 5 seconds left, so you probably only have time for one play. You're only down 3 points. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Yeah, 10,000. Wow. I would have fucking won when I just hopped on, you know? Oh, I got hair or something.
cold times. It gets really cold.
Georgia. The chance taker, a choke that's with any baker, a local dozen legal fast so you can do your makeup. Catching with the late night stream session really nice.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
All right, thanks, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the second quarter, and we're already at the 2-minute warning. You have a 3-point lead. You have the ball on your opponent's 35-yard line, and it's first down. Touchdown, Cowboys! Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge and go get that win.
How took that now because I ran on one touchdown play?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And an Allen to run. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards. The first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got it first. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time. Gets the sack. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Looking to throw is Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. But now it's 3rd and goal.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Working from the gun, Mahomes. This is caught. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Okay, Coach, we start this challenge off in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. You're up by 13. You've got the ball on your own 15-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. They run again on first down, Chubb. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. They'll run for it. Chubb.
Wow. That shit funny as a bitch. I hit the fucking button. You know I hit that button because I'm sitting too like close type shit.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2 yards, good enough for a first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and minicamps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
A solid move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Down at the 2. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
All right, thank you, Coach. We pick up this challenge in the third quarter with 5 minutes left on the clock. You're ahead 7 points. You've got the ball on your opponent's 25-yard line. 2nd and 7. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. And again, it's Chubb. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, it's Gordon, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Trubisky will throw, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
To try again after the sack. Trubisky. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. A pretty good-looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they'll set up with a 2nd and 1. Here's Gordon. Oh, he's got a little... There goes Melvin Gordon. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Get a lot of bitches to suck my dick and get a lot of money and real motherfucker. Get a lot of bitches. All of our started. Retarded. That's the best one. Right there, that's the hardest. Regardless, I'm good artist. I'm quarterback. Which is my quarterback. Anything to get rain.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the third quarter with 4 minutes to go. You're ahead by just a field goal. You have possession on your own 45-yard line as we get set here on first down. On first down, Dickerson pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he hits Gronkowski on the out route. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 43.
Tighten up. 66. Bullet.
They'll run on first down. Dickerson. And an alley to run. Touchdown, LA! And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only... Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken at his 4. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here, 3rd and a yard. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. On the ground, it's Chubb. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Credit the tackle to DJ Swearinger. On the carry, it's Chubb. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Well, look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. So out come the Cardinals and their offense in great starting field position. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted number 1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray. Murray now on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver was David Johnson, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Johnson's got it complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Off the draw, here's Johnson. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it with Johnson. And a good display of footwork will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Touchdown, Arizona. I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it, let's go. And boy, did that work out well.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And an alley to run. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now here's Mahomes. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards, the final tally. Mahomes now on first down. He finds his target. It's Evans. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because...
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Back now comes the Arizona Cardinals offense. It seems like we've talked a lot this year about their start at the beginning and then that 6-game losing streak. Remember, they were 3-3-1. Then they lost the 6 straight to really derail what was a once promising year. But this is probably the season that most people expected. Rookie head coach, rookie quarterback. Kyler Murray, though, showing some promise and continuing growth down the stretch. Of course, Larry Fitzgerald so reliable out wide, climbed into second on the... And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, as the first half is winding down, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Mahomes now to throw. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. So a stop here defensively to start this third quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
Now Sanders. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell your guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do in the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this time. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I'll go ahead and punt the football myself.
Check 43. Hey, 57.
Running with Elliott. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And some room to maneuver. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They run, Chubb, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. They come out here in the I. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter.
Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that set up everything in the end result, the short touchdown run. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The end result, 21 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll roll him out right. Murray, oh no, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. He's got daylight. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Murray now to throw. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Robert Alford that time on the great coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Running for it, here's Chubb. And now running right through it. And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the first down. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Now Chubb. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Touchdown, Packers. Rob Gronkowski there to make the grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. The extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kamale Correa. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Throwing now is Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going for it. It's Murray. Oh, now Murray has it stripped, and the Packers pick it up. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down.
I got Calvin Johnson, the wide receiver, playing safety and shit. He just stripped the quarterback for a fumble and shit. Look. Biggest fat guy. Yep. This game might play this fuck, guys. Should I throw it up to T.O.?
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Robert Alford that time on the great coverage. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Mahomes going to throw it here. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well at hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Yeah, go wake them up real quick. Yeah, go wake them up. They dreaming but making sounds. Thank you.
Do you want some?
Bitch, don't do that shit. You could just stand here and fucking ask me that. Dumbass bitch.
So you want some?
this? I got the Aaron Rodgers. I got Pat Mahomes right now. Yeah. Well, let me see if I can get one with a better overall.
You get Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, see, bam. Oh shit. I got 3 minutes to find. Wow, that's crazy. I was just a couple coins short. I got to sell some shit. I literally gotta get these coins the hard way. Gotta get these coins the hard way. Reach the bottom and give me nothing private. Okay,
Where is it?
That's a half. Jojo, just pour this in your cup if you do.
What?